From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Is set to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
Here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Bombers. Chill. Away.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they stop him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. Now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And Arthur here to get a new look.
Captain. Away. Bombers.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They could not convert. And they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. Touchdown, LA!
James Cook, 79 yards. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The kicker on for
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Rams 7, Texans nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Again, it's Henderson. Oh, it shifts past him. Now he's free at the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Travion Henderson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Prater set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. Last time, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And again behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Check. Lucky.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they can't bring him down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a
nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
That's It's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
1 more yard.
The end result, 21 yards.
Rams first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll dump this off to Cook. And the Texans scoop it. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he's got it. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 18. And the Rams.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's deep. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
It's a gain of 65
yards. A huge play there for Houston. 65 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Nix. He's got Thomas yet again complete. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown, Texans.
Nix's pass.
Austin Hooper from 10 yards out. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play.
I got you, baby. I got you.
Throwing is Williams. Open man, it's Hunter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Texans' 48-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. On the up. Williams loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Their own 38-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
Throwing Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas.
Nix's pass.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
To throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Complete to
Malik Neighbors. 33 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Back, check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
To throw, Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield at his 48. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Push. Vegas. Punch first.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Stay at home.
From the gun, here's Williams. And it is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Alert three.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Tippin!
Cook will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RP. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Travis Kelce. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Nix to the air. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Nix to throw again. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Houston.
Bombers.
Here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Captain.
A first carry for Najee Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Bombers. Captain. Olay.
To throw is Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Prater's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got him there, that's Hunter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yes. What is it? Here we go.
Back to throw again. And that will get me off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Yes. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels.
Looking to throw is Williams. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Off the play fake, Nix. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. Nix. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The player is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point good by Prater. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
They'll go play action with Nix.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Malik Neighbors with now 3 week 1 touchdowns.
And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Taken down at the
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's good.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
line.
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking outside, and he's got him in. That's Hunter. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready to go.
To throw, it's Williams.
This is caught at the end. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A.J. Barner, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give for Henderson running to the right. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Houston. Trevion Henderson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. For the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Rams 28. Matt Prater set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd and
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing is Williams.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set!
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. James Cook, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made.
And it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down and 3.
Motion. Captain. Away.
On play action, here's Nix. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds. Incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Bombers.
Throwing Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Good coverage downfield, led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Yards on the play.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
To throw, Williams. And the RPO will keep it himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
30-yard line.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's... on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
What is up?
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
A 2-yard
They
loss
wind up
on the
losing
play.
a couple there,
It's
so they go
third
behind
and
the
11.
original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now they'll shift things around.
2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw taken in by Conquo.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
181 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Captain. Bombers.
Off play action. Nix. Thomas has got it. Complete. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
At the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. That pass taken in by Burks. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Rams are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's now
a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Right back to Cook for another completion.
Williams pass.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
Rams 43.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Trey on the other side of the ball saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Nix to the air. That'll be complete to Cowboy. And they work this well on the field across the 45.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd
as he'll
and
talk
7.
things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
How the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
This is 1st and 10.
Oh. You go tight. You got tight. What is that? You got tight right there. Vegas.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Christian Harris on
Partner,
the
they're
tackle.
clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 50-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
And the Rams.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
At the 18-yard line.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words. Make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Go now!
And here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress